We'll play Repeated Reverberation. And we'll deal 3 damage a handful of times. Not just a game. Let's go. Hey, how's it going today, guys? Today is the sort of Brawl commander is Neheb, the Eternal, or is it Neheb? I don't know. A legendary zombie mentor warrior with a flick 3. And at the beginning of our post-combat main phase, we can add red mana for each 1 life your opponent has lost this turn. So essentially, if we hit for 5, we get 5 mana back on our second main phase, essentially, that we can do whatever with. So, with that in mind, this deck is kind of centered around X values, mostly. I'm running just about every X value card I have. So, like Shadow Skull Smashing, Finale of Promise, Electro Dominance, Crackle with Power is a really big finisher if we can get enough mana for it. And we have things that kind of help us get into there. Banefire too, of course. We also have stuff that we can hit our opponent with for a little bit more damage before our combat phase, so that by the end of it, we can take a more advantage of even more mana. And some of our big payoffs are things like Lithoform Engine to make copies of our Arcane Bombardment, to make copies of our spells and instruments that we're running. We have Draco Sleuth for some, as a big creature that does a lot when it comes in. Repeated Reverberation for some more copy spells. And then we usually have like the little bit of treasure theme, something kind of going, just to kind of help us along too, if we're not getting going quick enough. So like Seize the Spoil, a big score. I believe we have Baghdad here somewhere. Yeah, there. So all that to kind of make some treasures, and then with Magda, if we can get 5 treasures, we could crack, or use our second ability to crack 5 treasures to bring out something like Draco Sleuth or any other dragon or artifact that we have. We also have cards that make more mana for us, like Bergie, which gives us anytime we cast a spell, we can add 1 red mana. So we're going to be casting a lot of spells, and if she's on the field, it's just, you know, extra mana at that point. But if we, the big thing that I would like to do, if we can make it happen, is get a Leyline Tyrant out after a combat phase of Neheb, because then we don't lose all the mana we make from Neheb. And if Leyline Tyrant were to die, we can send all that mana, or we can send all that mana at our opponent's face, which is also kind of fun too, because I remember in some old matches, some people have killed Tyrant when I had mana up, not realizing that I could just shoot them down with it, and I won a handful of matches like that. And in our lands, we have Crawling Barrens. We can spend the extra mana on to make it bigger. Same with Blast Zone. So another thing we have is Dollhouse of Horrors. So any of our creatures, since they're all kind of like utility up to a point, where they have like extra effects that they don't require really, they don't have to like really attack in to get. It's just, you know, an extra way. Like Draco Sleuth would be a very good card to bring back with Dollhouse. That's the deck essentially. So we're gonna get into a couple matches and hopefully it all plays out. Unless they're going up against Rafine. This is a fine hand, I guess. Should hopefully we draw into some of our spells and whatnot. But we can go for Thermo Alchemist on turn 2. Got another Braid. Cannot get rid of Beam with it, but we can get rid of their artifact. So that's game. Alright, going up against Lord Xander. Think we can keep this. Different Firebrand Archer on turn 2. Flame Breather is also pretty good. That's probably what we'll drop next. Calculate Relic, which we can't get rid of, so we'll just play Tushi. If we can't get our commander next turn, we can do a lot. So we'll play Peter Reverberation, and we'll deal 3 damage a handful of times. Not just the game. Let's go. We definitely got plenty of mana in our hand this turn. I think we'll keep this. Or now that I see that we're going up against rats, maybe not. Looks like they don't even have a turn 1 rat at least. There's Rat Colony. Play out Gutter Snipe. Luckily, Satyr Skull Smashing can get rid of some rats. So we'll take the 3 here. Honestly, Satyr Skull Smashing might be one of the best cards we can get here. So I think we'll just hold on to it for another turn. Yeah. No attacks. So we'll take the 6. See what they got. And another Rat Colony. And they foretell a card, probably Poison in the Cup. So we'll take the 8. Target creatures. Alright, so we only need to pay for 2 here since we can only choose. Damn. And if we had 1 more mana with a treasure or something, we could play Sandra and get rid of the other rat. We'll attack him on Gutter Snipe. Play Sandra next turn, shoot down a rat.
It's my turn. It's playtime.
Alright. We'll do no attacks right now. They might have a way to get rid of Sandra. Another rat. Next turn we can probably play Neheb or Neheb. You might as well attack.
Oh, now you're asking for it.
Just get rid of another rat. It's kind of like the problem with our deck. If you can get rid of the first few rats, then they kind of just don't have enough to really do anything with. So we're gonna make a treasure. See. Play out the Ember Cleave. We'll put it on Acta. Make quite a bit of mana. Should be able to pay 2 here. And auto pay. That should be game. Does up to 5 times that damage. That's game. Right, we are going up against the same guy. Let's see how this goes. Have Satyr Skull Assassin again. Also have the Braid to get rid of the commander if you need to. Also have Sandra again. It's pretty bad. Got In the Festival, so we'll play that out. Dreadhorde we can get rid of. Yeah. Pay the 3 and we'll start picking up Sandra.
I'm the best fire starter there is. Hang on. Doing something amazing.
Next turn we can play a Tushi. Or maybe Young Pyromancer if we get an instant. Alright, they're gonna make their rats cost 1 now. Or no, that's the one that buffs. Alright, so get back some rats. So we can play Neheb. Just good blocker. Submit 0.
This'll be easy.
And we got a pretty good board. It's gonna be hard for them to get over regardless. So submit 0.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Play a Tushi. And we can play out Double Vision. Guess we might trail into an instant sorcery next, and that'll be really good here. So I imagine they're gonna go attack Sandra. Does Young Pyromancer make artifact tokens? No. But we do have Inferno, the star mounts next turn. If we get out if we get a land. So let's see what we can do. So -7.
We're done here.
Now that we have double vision now, we can do a lot. So it looks like... Okay, we'll definitely do Volcanic Fallout. Let's go. You know, pretty sure I was about to kill our own creatures too on accident. Alright, going up against one of the Deans. I don't know which ones, because it's like a card that never sees play. Fateless Looting. Alright. They are done the Bugbear. We will definitely get rid of a land at this point. So we'll just get rid of 2 lands. This turn we can go for Flame Breather. Okay. So, actually, let's Bone Crush that. I know I can do that on their stuff and whatnot, but sometimes I just won't bother. Really want these land cards like this. That looks like it has all the styles or something. It's fine if he wants to keep playing out like that. We can play Key to the Archive, see if they counter that. Don't. I really don't know what their deck's gonna be about. Lightning Bolt's pretty good, but not concerned about it right now. Attacks. Seems like they got some kind of removal, maybe. Chaos Warp. We revealed our own Chaos Warp. It's fine. We can go for draw a land. We can go for Thermo. We can also just Chaos Warp their stuff too. Do Faithless Looting. That's probably what we should do. Try to dig for that land. So, get rid of Chaos Warp. We'll get rid of Glint Horn too. Honestly, I don't know what these cards even do. So they can exile an instant sorcery from their hand, put 3 counters on it. Every turn they can remove a counter from it. And whenever they do, basically just cost less. So play out Neheb, they only have a mountain. Pass them there. Next turn we can do some big mana plays, perhaps. So they have Hour of Devastation. So got a board wipe coming. We draw a land next turn. We can play Fiery Emancipation. Raven form. to 1 again. Fire Emancipation. Swing in with the bird. Flame Breather. So we can cover, resolve all. Medium counter, so this is going to come down on their next turn. That's fine. Because now we just basically shoot at them. We will discard Mit's Mastery. Shoot him down again. Sandra. That should be game. But we already got the trigger on Flame Breather. Alright, going up against Jetmir. It's like I kind of do want to keep and I kind of don't. See what else we get. Alright, this looks better. Magda probably won't get much value, so I can just chump block it easy enough. Meteor Swarm will be pretty good though. So they let us have a tracer. We can get a Neheb down next turn if we want. Make Meteor Swarm very easy to cast. They're just gonna keep letting us get Dahlia. Maybe they have a board wipe, I don't know. So we can start a reunion. Butcher up. Drop these two, I guess. Got Ember Cleave next turn. It's fine, because now we go for Thermo Alchemist. Play Tosamir. And get rid of that with Meteor Swarm. Or we can play Gold Span. we can get rid of one. We can't get rid of both if we Meteor Swarm now. And I think I'd rather keep the treasure. So we'll see what they got. This next turn, say play out there, and we can play the Neheb, attack him and gold spam, make a treasure token. Mindstone. Shiri. So. But. Hey. Alright, we can get rid of Ren and Shiri and Toast Smear if this connects. Feel like they probably have Swords to Plowshare or something in their hand. So, pay this for 2. Get rid of these 2. Put 4 on there. We'll put 4 on Toll Smear too, just in case. Next turn, we can Nally a Promise. Get back quite a few stuff. So we don't really need to attack with Neheb, just attack with Gold Span. Because we have a lot of damage we can do with Banefire now. And I feel like they have a Settle the Wreckage. So maybe we just pay the 9 here. See if they have like a Teferi's Protection. If they do, we have Finale for next turn. Guess they didn't. That's game. Alright guys, so that's the deck. You can see Neheb, however you say his name still, I don't know. Performs pretty well. I noticed in some of the matches I was playing, the ones I don't show because usually it's just me losing by a large margin, so I don't think that's really fun to watch. Because it's not fun to play either. But I noticed that if Neheb got destroyed at all, and I wasn't able to keep him on the field for like longer than a turn, then that's pretty much the game was over by then, because a lot of our spells want to have that excess mana to basically flow into everything, as you can see throughout some of the matches earlier. But yeah, I mean, for the most part the deck performs pretty well. We won most of the matches I did. We had plenty of answers for most of our opponents. Not all of them. Some of them just like if they had like creatures that were just too big, like mono green stuff, I wasn't able to get over. And those were the losses that were kind of like a blown out. So those are the ones I don't bother keeping in the video. But yeah, like I said, the link will be in the description if you want to try out the deck yourself. And if you like the video, leave a like and subscribe, as I'll be posting more and more historic Brawl videos, especially for the upcoming Baldur Gate set coming out. Thanks for watching.